Joe, 3-0 win away to Bilston. Is that the best win of the season so far?
Yeah, it'll be up there. It would have to be in terms of the pressure we've been under, the last couple of weeks with the results we've had. It would have to be up there. If I'm right, that's 4 away league wins on the bounce there. I think with Stapenhall, Craigly, Wall Sporting and today, it's only the 2 cup games in between that we got beat away. But yeah, when you're at a big club, Liam, we've lost 4 on the bounce and it's unusual. So we couldn't come here and afford to lose again and make it 5 on the bounce, and the reaction's been superb. It was a really, really good performance. We dominated. They had a spell for 10 minutes in each half, which we knew they would have, and we asked them just to get through a dangerous spell when they were good, and we managed to get through them spells without conceding or even looking under threat. And then we took our goals really well. The first goal's kind of come out of nothing with Wheelie. It's a good finish, he's took it well. And then a lovely delivery from Ranks for Lewis just to help it on from the free kick. And then Wheelie's finish is fantastic for the third goal to kill the game before half time. And then it was all about just managing second half and not giving them away back into the game. And we're doing it really well. They haven't had a chance. They've had a header from a set piece, I think, and that's literally about it, I think. So yeah, really pleased. It's a big win, a team that's going to be up there towards the end of the season and around the playoffs. It's nice to come here and win and get a clean sheet. First one in a long time, so we're really pleased with that.
We'll come to the clean sheet in a second, but I suppose it was always likely on a pitch like that to be a game with not a huge amount created, but having hit the post countless times in the last couple of weeks. Delighted with the nature of the clinical finishing today and that being the difference.
Clinical in both boxes, which was the instruction before the game. You have to be ruthless in both boxes, and we've managed to do that. We changed it up again today. We wanted a little bit more pace at the back with Barber, Joe, and Dorse played in a position that he hasn't really played, right over 3. And I thought he was fantastic. He was brilliant, Dorse. And then moved him out to right wing back when we brought Ben Whitehead on. He was very good when he come on, Ben. And yeah, it just helps us a little bit with a little bit more pace. You can afford to go and play a little bit higher up the pitch, and it protects us a little bit more. So yeah, we're pleased with that. We're pleased with the clean sheet. It's nice to get one. But yeah, nice win.
And that clean sheet, A being the first thing since September. Stafford being that one first in the league since Neaton Griff, which feels a long time ago, and I guess showcases how good a defensive performance that was against a side who score a lot of goals, and with someone like Dan Westwood in there who scores a lot of goals himself as well.
Yeah, I thought the 10, Issa. I thought he was really good. I thought he played really well. He was our best player. He was a threat all game. We nullified him quite well in the end, but I thought he was really good. And yeah, they've scored a lot of goals, but we knew that they conceded a lot of goals before. I think it was 37 league goals before we played them. So we kind of knew that they'd be a little bit expansive, and we could exploit that. And we managed to do that by keeping players high and isolating in one-on-one areas, which we managed to do really well. And Lewis and Tom worked really well together. They've caused problems all day for their centre halves, and we knew that if we could contain what they gave us going forward, that we would create plenty of chances. Especially first half, we've done that. Second half was just about managing it. And different at home because you're still playing on a nice pitch where you can get the ball down and play through the line still and beat teams that way. But this was literally just about managing the game, turning the ball into right areas and letting your winning runners, Lewis, Chandler and Jack Edwards, when Chandler come on, and they've done it for the last 10-15 minutes really well. So yeah, it's a good win because they are a good team. They're second for no reason, are they? They win plenty of games of football, but they are a good team. But we've done that really well.
And the midfield as well. So a lot of it came down to stopping the service to those front players as well, and that midfield sort of screening of Ben Newport and Jack Edwards was excellent as well.
Yeah, that's their role. It's what Jack's like. He wants to be everywhere, but at times you've just got to be a little bit more disciplined. And he's done that second half really well. I'm really pleased for Ben. He's struggled so far this year, Ben. He had a bad injury, so he struggled getting up to speed and being himself. But we saw what Ben was more about today. He was really good today, Ben, and I'm delighted for him to come in and play really well next to Jack. And having Court back is not twisting my arm in that, but we're trying to get the best team out, and between me, Court and Tom, we've been able to do that today, and yeah, just a nice feeling again today. But look, it's only a win. We've been in this position before where we've won plenty of games, and then we soon get brought back down to earth, and it's just another win for us, and we'll enjoy the win, and then we'll try and win next week against Droitwich, which is going to be difficult. And Cops on the Monday, so it's a fast turnaround again between 2 games. But yeah, we'll enjoy tonight, and then we get to work for next week.
And Droitwich won again today. They seem to be on a pretty seem to be on a good run and a decent side who have got a pretty similar record to ourselves as well, I think.
Same games, same points. So very similar to us. We'll do our homework. We've done a little bit, and now we'll get to work this week on how we can try and beat them. But it's going to be a difficult game. You know, they're a really good side. They're a good team. Such an idiot. They're a good team, and you know, we're going to have to be at our best to win. But it's nice to be back at home and see if we can get on a nice run at home again. You know, we've lost our last 2, so we'll see if we can get on a decent run at home again. Hopefully get a decent crowd. We know professional football on at the minute that people can go and watch, and yeah, I think they'll bring a good following, so we should be in for a good weekend of football Saturday, Monday. And yeah, let's just see if we can get back to winning ways at home and see if we can try and go on a little run now, if we can.